स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम कुछ न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन के ऊपर। न्यूटन्स लॉज ऑफ मोशन का फर्स्ट लॉ सेकंड लॉ कंबाइन करके पहले इक्विलिब्रियम के ऊपर कुछ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे। तो पहला क्वेश्चन इस तरह से है, देखो so one mass is hanging from the string, एक फोर्स हॉरिजॉन्टली एक्ट कर रहा है इसके ऊपर, मास इज m. so what is the angle theta when f is equal to √3 mg? √3 mg का फोर्स हॉरिजॉन्टली लग रहा है, mg स्ट्रिंग से बंधे हुए सब, and this mass is hanging over here and this system is in equilibrium. Then find the angle theta over here. So इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए हम इक्विलिब्रियम का कंसेप्ट लगा देंगे, जैसे सिग्मा fx is equal to 0 and sigma fy is equal to 0. When the system is in equilibrium, then horizontal forces along x-axis and vertical forces along y-axis, sum of all the forces in both the directions. Suppose axis हम select करते हैं, so sum of these forces will be equal to 0 and this will be in static equilibrium. ये बताया जा रहा है this mass is in equilibrium. So at this point, suppose this point is A. हम free body diagram अभी बनाएंगे. Wherever forces are acting, I will make the free body diagram. Suppose this mass, free body diagram of this mass, what are the forces acting on this? See, since it is hanging with the string, tension is acting away. At this point this is joined, so tension is acting in this direction, and suppose it is T1 and so this will also be T1, and it is T2, then this will also be T2. So at these 2 points, at the mass m and at this point, I will make free body diagram. So FBD, I will write FBD of mass m. इसका FBD बनाएंगे. So as I said, there is a point mass we will consider. Which are the forces acting? Downward force mg is acting. So mg is acting downward. Upward force is tension T1. So T1 is acting upward. There is no other force acting on this. So T1 and mg. T1 is upward, mg is downward. So vertical force, since it is in equilibrium, this mass is in equilibrium. Therefore, sum of these forces will be equal to 0. Vector sum means opposite forces are acting. Therefore, T1 is equal to mg. ये clear हो गया? If for FBD of mass m, this force will be equal to this force. Now we will make FBD of at A. So FBD at A, right? Which are the forces acting at this point A? So this is the point A. Horizontal forces acting F. This is here T2 is acting and downward force T1 is acting. This force is acting at this point. So this is the free body diagram of the system at the point A. So if we resolve it, this angle is theta, this will also be theta, so maybe this angle is theta. Now we will resolve these two, all the forces in x and y direction. This is x direction, this is y direction. So resolution will be done. See, T2, this is vertical, it cannot be resolved in x-axis. F is already in x-axis, so T2 will have to be resolved. So in this direction what will be? T2 cos theta, in this direction T2 sin theta. So now the forces have been resolved in 2 directions. So I will write sigma fx is equal to 0 implies, in this case, fx, in this case f is acting, so f T2 sin theta is acting in this direction, so minus T2 sin theta, isn't it? is equal to 0. First, for sigma fx is equal to 0, this relation I got. Similarly, sigma fy is equal to 0 implies t2 cos theta is positive, t2 cos theta minus t1 is equal to 0. These two relations we got. With the help of these two relations, I will find theta. So I will write from equation, suppose it is 1 and this is 2. From 1 and 2, what will we get? From here, t2 sin theta is equal to f. Therefore, f minus t2 sin theta, that is equal to 0. Therefore, t2 sin theta is equal to f. From 2, we will get t2 cos theta is equal to t1 and t2 cos theta is equal to t1. Therefore, if you divide this by this, we will get tan theta. Therefore, tan theta is equal to f upon t1. And what is f? F is under root 3 mg and t1 is equal to mg. So you will write under root 3 mg upon mg is equal to, this will go, I will get root 3. See, therefore, tan theta is equal to root 3 is equal to tan 60 degree. Therefore, theta is equal to 60 degree. This is the answer. So, if the object is in equilibrium, then this condition has to be fulfilled, and with the help of this, we can find various parameters like tension and angle and whatnot. So I will take number of examples in this, so concept will be completely clear to you. जहां पर केवल 3 फोर्स लग रहे हैं और ऑब्जेक्ट इक्विलिब्रियम में है, तो उसके लिए लामीज थ्योरम यूज करते हैं, वो इजीली हो जाता है प्रॉब्लम. तो लामीज थ्योरम, or you may say it is Lame's law also. It is meant for only 3 forces and the object or system is in equilibrium. Remember this. This law or this theorem is to be used when only 3 forces are acting on the object and the object is in equilibrium. ठीक है? अच्छा, तो कंडीशन समझ लो इस तरह से. सपोज दिस इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट, 3 forces, 1, 2 and 3 forces, that is F1, F2 and F3. 3 forces are acting in this object, right? I have taken only magnitude. So at this object 3 forces are acting. Then the system is in equilibrium and the object, it is in equilibrium. Means it is in static equilibrium. And this angle is, suppose this angle is alpha, this angle is beta and this angle is gamma. Opposite of F1 is alpha, opposite of F2 is beta, opposite of F3 is gamma. This is F3. This is F3. Then Lorentz theorem, or you can say Lame's law also, either of these two. So theorem tells that is F1 upon sine alpha is equal to F2 upon sine beta is equal to F3 upon sine gamma. This is very important and you can use it at various places wherever this condition is prevailing. जहां भी ऐसा कंडीशन आता है, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट है, 3 फोर्सेस लगे हुए हैं और अपोजिट एंगल्स आर नोन, तो आप उसमें कुछ पैरामीटर्स निकाल सकते हैं यूजिंग लॉमीज लॉ और थ्योरम. ठीक है, अब देखिए, एट दिस पॉइंट 3 फोर्सेस आर एक्टिंग, F, T2 एंड T1. इट मींस यहां पर हम लॉमीज थ्योरम लगा सकते हैं, ये लॉ को हम लगा सकते हैं. ठीक है, अब इसी क्वेश्चन को इस लॉ से करके हम थीटा एंगल निकालेंगे. ठीक, सो since I have already solved, so it will be easy for you to correlate the problem. अच्छी बात है. इस केस में हमने क्या निकाला कि T1 T1 इज इक्वल टू mg, ये हमने निकाला था, ठीक है, अच्छी बात है। अब इस पॉइंट की बात करेंगे, 3 फोर्सेस लगे हुए हैं। सो दिस इज द पॉइंट A, दिस इज F, this is T1 and in this direction it is T2 and this angle is theta. अब देखिए 3 फोर्सेस आर देयर एंड अब सब इसके सामने का एंगल चाहिए, इसके सामने का एंगल चाहिए, इसके सामने का एंगल चाहिए। सो T2 के सामने जो एंगल है दिस इज ऑलरेडी 90 डिग्री। दिस कंप्लीट एंगल, if you look at this complete angle is 90 डिग्री प्लस थीटा, और ये कंप्लीट एंगल कितना हो जाएगा 180 डिग्री माइनस थीटा, बिकॉज दिस इज थीटा सो दिस इज 180। सो एंगल्स आर नोन। नाउ दिस टेल्स any force you are taking in front of that angle, we are taking sine of that angle in denominator. अपने को थीटा चाहिए। Two things are known, T1 is known and F is known. T1 is mg and F is equal to √3 mg, ठीक है। अभी T2 अपने को पता नहीं है, so we will not talk about T2 now. So F is known, mg is known, so this formula can be used. So mg divided by sine of this angle, see mg, it is a force, or mg or T1 is equal to mg, so T1 is one force, T1 upon sine 90 plus theta. So I will write T1 upon sine 90 degree plus theta is equal to F upon sine 180 degree minus theta, sine 180 degree minus theta. I can use this according to Lami's theorem or Lami's law. So T1 upon sine 90 plus theta, it is in second quadrant. The sine is always positive. Therefore, this is T1 upon cos theta, and this is also a second quadrant, that is F upon sine theta. This relation we got, and this implies sine theta upon cos theta, that is equal to F by T1, right, by cross multiplication. And this implies tan theta is equal to F upon T1. Same relation we got while solving the resolution of forces. So F is the √3 mg. So this is equal to √3 mg upon mg, because T1 is mg. So again these two will go. So that is equal to √3. Therefore theta is equal to 60 degree. The same, actually we will get the same answer. So method is different. Lami's theorem, it is applicable for only 3 forces when the object is in equilibrium. Concept is clear? See, this is another good question. Here, एक मास m है जो 10 kg का है, वो स्ट्रिंग से बंधा है। यहाँ ये स्ट्रिंग का कॉर्नर जो है इस वॉल से बंधा हुआ है, रिजिड सपोर्ट है। फिर ये इस पॉइंट पर बंधा है, यहाँ से एक तीसरा स्ट्रिंग है, राइट, और ये स्ट्रिंग यहाँ से इस पर बंधा हुआ है, ठीक है। सपोज दिस पोजिशंस आर P, Q एंड R। इस तरह से स्ट्रिंग्स है, ये स्ट्रिंग्स, यहाँ से यहाँ तक सिंगल स्ट्रिंग, यहाँ से यहाँ तक एक स्ट्रिंग, यहाँ से यहाँ तक दूसरा स्ट्रिंग, ये तीसरा स्ट्रिंग है, ये चौथा स्ट्रिंग है। अब ये इन स्टैटिक इक्विलिब्रियम में, इन शॉर्ट A इज इन मास, A इज इन इक्विलिब्रियम। अगर ये इक्विलिब्रियम में है तो अपने को T0, T1, T2, T3 एंड T4 निकालना है। तो इसमें हमको इक्विलिब्रियम में है, FBD बनाएंगे, FBD बना करके रिजॉल्व करेंगे, रेजोल्यूशन के बाद हम सॉल्व करेंगे एंड वी विल गेट द वैल्यूज ऑफ दिस टेंशंस। सो हम पहला FBD बनाएंगे A। सो FBD ऑफ A। अब इस पर कौन कौन से फोर्स एक्ट कर रहे हैं? एक mg डाउनवर्ड एक्ट कर रहा है और अपवर्ड T0 एक्ट कर रहा है। सो पॉइंट मास दैट इज दिस, mg is acting downward and upward it is T0 एक्ट कर रहा है। So therefore T0 is equal to mg, that is equal to 10 into g का वैल्यू हम क्या करते हैं, 10 ले लेते हैं सीधा। So therefore T0 is equal to 100 न्यूटन। अब ये क्लियर हो गया, T0 is equal to 100 न्यूटन आ गया। यहां से T0 यहां भी एक्ट कर रहा है, डाउनवर्ड, सेम स्ट्रिंग इज देयर, सो एट दिस पॉइंट T0 इज एक्टिंग। अब हम क्या करेंगे, FBD ऑफ B, इस पॉइंट का FBD बनाएंगे, FBD एट B पॉइंट, इस पॉइंट पे FBD निकालेंगे। सो देखो, दिस इज द पॉइंट B, यहाँ पर B है, एक T2 इधर एक्ट कर रहा है 30 डिग्री पर, सो दिस इज T2 और हियर, हॉरिजॉन्टली T1 एक्ट कर रहा है, दिस इज T1 and downward it is T0 and this angle is given to be 30 degree and horizontally हम रिजॉल्व करेंगे x बोल देंगे, it is y। अब सिग्मा fx and सिग्मा fy निकालेंगे, रिलेशंस बनेंगे, therefore sigma fx is equal to what, it is 30 degree, so T2 sin 30 will be in this direction, हम लिखेंगे T2 sin 30 डिग्री, x के डायरेक्शन में आ जाएगा T2 sin 30 और y के डायरेक्शन में T2 cos 30, तो T2 sin 30 is in this direction and opposite direction में T1 है, तो minus T1 that is equal to 0 as per the condition, means sigma fx is equal to 0 and sigma fy is equal to 0, this condition I am taking। So sigma fx, this is equal to 0, of course it is T1, that is T2 by 2 minus T1 that is equal to 0, right? One relation we got, therefore T2 is equal to 2T1, this relation we got। Now T2 cos theta, sigma fy will be, sigma fy क्या होगा, T2 cos 30, so we'll write T2 cos minus T0 downward, right, minus T0, this is also 0 as per the condition, therefore T2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2 is equal to T0, therefore T2 into root 3 by 2 is equal to T0, T0 is how much, 100 Newton, so I will write 100 over here, therefore T2 is equal to 200 upon root 3 Newton, we got T2, right, and from here we can get T1 also, from here is 1, so we will write from 1, T2 is equal to 2 T1, therefore T1 is equal to T2 upon 2, therefore T1 is equal to 200 upon root 3 into 1 by 2, that is 100 upon the root 3 Newton, therefore T1 we got, that is 100 upon the root 3 Newton, so we got three tensions, we got T0, this one, T1 we got, T2 we got, right? So if we make FBD of C, then we will get T3 and T4 as well। अभी C के ऊपर FBD बनाएंगे, so this is the point C, this is T4 is acting in this direction, this is T4, and T3 is acting horizontally, this is T3, right, and T2 is acting in this direction, this is T2, here this angle is given 60 degree, 60 degree, तो इस तरह से है, T2 is acting in this direction और ये vertical है, so this is T2, this is T2, ये है 30 डिग्री, ये है 90 डिग्री, सिचुएशन देखो, ये ट्रायंगल, राइट, ये 30 डिग्री है, ये वर्टिकल है, ये 90 डिग्री है, तो दैट आई मेड ओवर देयर, सो ये एंगल अपने को निकालना है, सो नेचुरली दिस एंगल विल बी हाउ मच, इट इज 60 डिग्री, तो वो हमने 60 डिग्री यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है। अच्छा, so these are the forces T2, T3, T4, these forces are acting on this point C। अभी इसको हम रिजॉल्व करेंगे टू परपेंडिकुलर डायरेक्शंस, ये हम ले लेंगे x और ये ले लेंगे y। अब इसको रिजॉल्व करेंगे इस डायरेक्शन में, इस डायरेक्शन, सिमिलरली इसको रिजॉल्व करेंगे टू डायरेक्शन में, देयरफॉर सिग्मा fx इज इक्वल टू, इन दिस केस क्या होगा, देखो T4 sin 60, that is T4 sine 60 degree in this direction, and T3 is there minus T3 plus T2 को रिजॉल्व करेंगे इस डायरेक्शन, तो क्या हो जाएगा T2 cos 60 डिग्री इधर हो जाएगा, इस डायरेक्शन में हो जाएगा T2 sin 60। इसी तरह से T4 ये हो जाएगा T4 sin 60, इसमें हो जाएगा T4 cos 60 डिग्री। इस तरह से रिजोल्यूशन हो जाएगा। तो T4 sin 60 आई हैव रिटन, इस डायरेक्शन में क्या है T3 plus T2 cos 60 है, so T3 plus T2 cos 60 डिग्री। अब ये वैल्यूज पुट करेंगे, so that is T4 sin 60 is √3/2 minus ये T3 है, so minus T3 minus ये T2 cos 60 is 1/2, that is equal to 0, that is equal to 0, therefore, right? So क्योंकि fx is equal to 0 चाहिए अपने को, so this relation we get. So T2 is known, so T4 and T3 one relation we will get. Therefore T √3 T4/2 minus T3 is equal to T2 into 1/2, that is equal to T2 is 200, that is 200 upon √3 into 1/2. It will go 100 times, that is 100 upon √3. It is equation number 1. First equation we got √3 T4 minus T3. Now we will take sigma Fy, right? Now sigma Fy is equal to 0 implies what? In this direction T4 cos 60, the T4 cos 60 degree minus T2 sin 60, T2 sin 60 degree, that is equal to 0. Therefore T4 cos 60 is 1/2 minus T2 into sin 60 is √3/2 is equal to 0. So here T2 is known, so we can find T4. Therefore T4/2 is equal to T2 into √3/2, that is T2 is how much? 200 upon √3. So 200 upon √3 into √3/2. √3 and √3 will go, with 100 times it will go, that is equal to 100. So therefore what did we get? So T4 is equal to 200 Newton. Because 2 will be multiplied with 100, T4 is known. So from 1, T4 is known, we can find T3. Now from 1, √3/2 T4 minus T3, that is equal to how much? 100 upon √3. That is 100 upon √3. So T4 is known, 200 Newton. So we'll put the values and we will see what is the value of T3. Therefore √3 upon 2 into 200, right? Minus T3 is equal to 100 upon √3. This will go 100 times. Therefore T3 is equal to 100 √3 minus 100 upon √3, that is equal to, if you simplify this, you will get 300 minus 100 upon √3, and that is equal to 200 upon √3. Therefore T3 is equal to 200 upon √3. We get the value of T3 also. I will write T3 is equal to 200 upon √3. Done. So these are the forces we got. How we make the free body diagram? Free body diagram बना करके, resolve करके, solve करके, we will get different parameters with unknown quantities. So this is the way to find the forces and the angle when the object is in equilibrium under number of forces. Okay? So next time I will come with more problems and different types of problems. Now the body will be in acceleration under the action of so many forces. So how to apply the forces and how to get the result, that we will look at. And till then, all the best, be happy, be healthy.